These are the stunning images from 1994 when a comet struck Jupiter. It was the most terrifying cosmic collision event ever observed by humanity. If that comet had been targeting Earth instead of Jupiter, neither you nor I might exist right now. The comet, known as Shoemaker-Levy 9, originally resided in the outer asteroid belt of the solar system. Due to gravitational forces, it accidentally drifted into the inner solar system and became a short-period comet. In July 1992, as this comet approached Jupiter, it came within only 40,000 kilometers of Jupiter's cloud layer. That distance is less than the radius of Jupiter itself. The comet practically skimmed the surface of Jupiter, which was essentially a death sentence. It had already been locked in by Jupiter's immense gravitational pull, with no possibility of escape. At that point, the comet had crossed the Roche limit, a death boundary in astrophysics. Once crossed, the only fate waiting on the other side is complete destruction. The comet's original nucleus, approximately 9 kilometers in diameter and weighing around 2 billion tons, was like an ice cube thrown into a meat grinder. It instantly shattered into at least 21 massive fragments. These fragments lined up in a chain, resembling a cosmic pearl necklace stretching over 160,000 kilometers in total length. The largest single fragment alone had a radius of 3 kilometers. On the night of March 24, 1993, at the Palomar Observatory in the United States, 3 astronomers, the couple Shoemaker and Levy, accidentally discovered this string of death pearls hurtling toward Jupiter through a telescope with a lens diameter of only 46 centimeters. After precise calculations, scientists arrived at a stunning conclusion. These comet fragments would strike Jupiter one after another. Astronomers around the world erupted with excitement. NASA immediately assembled a massive fleet of telescopes. The Hubble Space Telescope, the Galileo probe, and Voyager 2 all turned their lenses toward Jupiter. More than 200 scientists participated in a global, coordinated observation program. 12 observatories monitored around the clock in shifts, all to witness this cosmic fireworks show. On July 16, 1994, at 8:15 p.m., the historic moment finally arrived. The first comet fragment, traveling at a terrifying speed of 60 kilometers per second, thunderously crashed into Jupiter's atmosphere. The impact produced multiple fireballs stretching nearly 1,000 kilometers. The energy released by the impact was equivalent to 200 billion tons of TNT explosives. It left enormous black scars on the surface of Jupiter. But that was only the appetizer. Over the following 6 days, the remaining fragments bombarded Jupiter like a rocket artillery barrage. The most terrifying strike came at 7:32 a.m. on July 18th, when fragment G impacted Jupiter. This was the most powerful impact of all the fragments. The energy it released reached 6 trillion tons of TNT equivalent, which is 750 times the total combined yield of all nuclear weapons on Earth. Its brightness momentarily surpassed that of all of Jupiter. The black scar left by the impact had a diameter exceeding 12,000 kilometers, larger than the diameter of Earth. Afterward, scientists calculated the total energy released throughout the entire impact sequence. Approximately 40 trillion tons of TNT equivalent, equal to 2 billion Hiroshima atomic bombs detonating on Jupiter simultaneously. The black scars left by these impacts persisted on the surface of Jupiter for nearly a year. The dark spots were more prominent than Jupiter's famous Great Red Spot, becoming the most outstanding transient feature in the history of Jupiter observation. Even more astonishing, spectral analysis revealed that after the impacts, the concentrations of ammonia and sulfur dioxide in Jupiter's atmosphere surged dramatically. Ammonia, which normally exists only in the troposphere, was detected in the stratosphere as well. It was as if Earth's ocean water had suddenly been flung to the top of the atmosphere. The impacts fundamentally altered the chemical composition of Jupiter's atmosphere, and these changes persisted for at least 14 months. An impact event of the scale of Shoemaker-Levy 9 occurs in the solar system only once every 10 million years or so. How incredibly fortunate we are to have witnessed this once in 10 million years astronomical phenomenon with our own eyes. But this collision also sounded a warning bell for humanity. The threats lurking in the universe have never gone away. Our civilization is, in reality, extremely fragile. If, on that day in July 1992, Jupiter had not been in the way, and this comet had continued silently toward Earth instead, what would have happened? The impact force of 40 trillion tons of TNT would have been enough to blast a massive crater hundreds of kilometers wide into Earth's surface. The shockwaves would have swept across entire continents. The dust thrown into the air would have blotted out the sun for years, perhaps even longer. Global temperatures would have plummeted. Plants would have been unable to photosynthesize. The entire food chain would have collapsed completely. It would have been enough to entirely wipe out human civilization. Humanity would very likely have vanished from Earth forever, just as the dinosaurs did 65 million years ago.